What is up guys, and welcome back to another TBC Classic video. How are you enjoying the expansion so far? Are you having a good time? I know I am. I recently hit level 70, I've been farming some stuff, I'm doing herbalism and mining right now. Been doing some profession or reputation grinds, I've been skilling up professions, and just having a good time in general. And I just happened to think about bots and how they were in Classic, and the fact that I haven't really seen too many of them in TBC Classic. So I wanted to talk about the subject of bots today, and talk about bots in TBC. So I haven't even seen a single bot while leveling, at least not in the open world, and I wanted to ask you if you have. Have you seen a single bot in the open world farm, or when you were doing open world stuff? Have you seen a single bot at any of the primal locations? Or while flying around gathering herbs and mining, have you seen anyone doing anything bot-like? I personally haven't, and it feels great. But that brings me to my question. Are the bots really gone? And where are they? And I wanted to do some research before the video itself, so that's what I've done. So I can tell you this, the bots are not gone, they are still there, well, most likely anyway. And to demonstrate this, I've done a /q level 58 to see how many level 58 bots there are, or how many potential bots there could be. And just, let's talk about that for a second. So I did this thing, I did a /q level 58 just to see how many level 58s there were, and we actually hit the cap. We found 50 people, there's obviously more than 50 people, because 50 people is the max. So just look at the amount of rogues in Blackrock Depths. This is a massive amount of them. And then the other thing that you're looking for in a bot is guildless, and literally all of the rogues are guildless. Every single one of them are in fact guildless. And a lot of the mages are also guildless. Like, just look at all of these mages. There's one mage in a guild, actually two mages in a guild. The rest of them are guildless. And when you look at their location, most of them will be in Maraudon. There's 4 of them in Desolus, and Desolus is where Maraudon is. It's the stone for Mara, so that's very close to each other. So they're probably moving towards Maraudon, and all of the other ones are actually in Maraudon. There's one mage in Sulfarak as well, which is also another really well-known gold farm for vendor gold. And once again, just look, this one is guildless as well. All of the Maraudon mages are also guildless, and every single rogue is also guildless. Now, obviously, being level 58 and being guildless doesn't mean you are in fact a bot. It is just a huge indicator. Now, for the mages as well, you can see very bot-like names on some of them, like this one right here. Probably means nothing, it's just random letters. This one as well, random letters for sure. This one, random letters as well. And a lot of them just have random letters. So all of these guys being in Maraudon and Blackrock Depths being level 58 and not having a guild, it is a massive indicator for being a bot. And I wanted to take this one step further as well before confirming, or semi-confirming, they are in fact a bot. So I sent a whisper to every single one of them, and one person got back to me, so that is good, but all of the other ones did not get back to me. I sent the question of, hi, can I ask you a question, to every single one, and it's just a general question, really. I sent this to every single one that wasn't in a guild, and out of all of these probably 40 whispers, one person responded with a question mark. So that one person is probably not a bot, but all of the other ones, out of like 39 whispers, you would assume that if all of these guys were regular people, at least 1 or 2 people would respond. Now yes, one person did, but excluding that one, you would think a couple more people would respond to the question. So the fact that they are level 58, they are a rogue and a mage, they are not in a guild, they're doing Maraudon or BRD, which are the staple farms for bots, by the way, for pure or vendor gold and raw gold, and they also don't answer whispers. It is a massive red flag for being a bot. So I can semi-confirm the fact that these guys are probably botting. And that's really what I wanted to talk about in this video. Like, why are these bots doing this instead of doing primal farms? And why is this not being handled? Like, I got very hopeful before TBC came out, as Blizzard was banning a lot of bots, and also banning people for using third-party software. So I really got very hopeful about the fact that bots could be eradicated before TBC Classic came out, but seeing this happening right now, it kinda destroys my hope for the expansion. I'm not gonna lie, this makes me very sad to see this, but it could just be a glitch in the system or something. I do know that Blizzard probably has a lot to work on right now, working on 9.1, the launch of TBC Classic, probably fixing some stuff, and just monitoring the expansion itself and the launch itself. But you would think that at the launch of the expansion, they would pay extra attention to the level 58 boost and flag people for botting behavior, because that would be very probably easy to do as well. Just hire a couple of people, flag people that use the level 58 boost, and just monitor their behavior over time. So if you see a rogue boost straight to level 58 then go right into Blackrock Depths, that should be an obvious red flag for being a bot, right? If you just boost that rogue to 58, it's your first character ever, and instead of going into Outland or doing questing or leveling, you just go straight to BRD and pickpocketing, should be a massive red flag. And there should be some way to code that into the system to flag people like that. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I'm going on a rant here, and the point here is that there are tons of people that are guildless, that are level 58, that are probably bots, and I really want to see Blizzard do a better job at fixing this issue. Bots pretty much ruined Classic WoW, you can't really deny that. They caused a lot of players to not like the game itself, a lot of players quit, either because bots damaged the economy, which they really did, but also because of how Blizzard actually handled the botting situation. The bots themselves were a huge issue in Classic WoW, and the thing is, it's looking like it's going to repeat itself for TBC as well. I really hope it doesn't, and that is why I'm making this video now, this early in the expansion. I'm not trying to sound negative, I'm really hopeful for TBC, I'm having so much fun playing the expansion, but I happened to check this out today, and I had to make a video about it to just talk about the botting in TBC, because the more people know about it, the higher the chances are that Blizzard will listen, will fix it, and the more people report them as well. Once again, just the more people talk about this in general, the higher the chances are that Blizzard will fix it. So hopefully this sparks some sort of wave in the community or something, or just amongst you guys watching, so you will report more bots and just do this more, and maybe it just causes people to be more aware of the fact that bots are still in the game. Now, they're not in Outland for pretty obvious reasons. They want to stay low-key, so if they went to Outland and did primal farms, a lot of people would notice their botting behavior because they're doing open world farms, and the more people notice them, the more people report them, and then again, the more people get banned, or the more bots get banned. These guys don't care about making massive profit very fast, they just care about not getting banned. And the easiest way of not getting banned is to have as little player-to-player interaction as possible. So instead of going to Outland and botting in the open world, they choose to go back and do instances in Classic WoW. So these rogues, you pretty much don't see them, they just bot and level, like they buy the boost to 58, they go straight to BRD, and there's no player interaction. They pickpocket stuff, and they just get raw gold. Same thing with the mages as well, they are boosting to 58, going straight to Maraudon, they are farming Maraudon and selling the things. They are not selling it to players, they are just vendoring, probably making about 70 gold per hour, which is fantastic for a bot, really, it really is. So they can just make that and sell it to a vendor for no player interaction, because then they get less reports, and they make more gold over time. So do me a favor, go to your realm, do a /who level 58, and let me know if the same thing is happening on your realm as well. That is pretty much it though, thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, subscribe if you haven't, and that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.